so no resonance will take place. Now let us discuss some experiment related with resonance with tuning fork. So these are the two tuning fork A and B of same frequency. Means if its frequency is natural frequency, I am talking about the natural frequency. If the natural frequency of this tuning fork is 20 Hz, so it will also be of 20 Hz. Now these two identical tuning fork of same frequency are placed on two separate sound box, that their opponent facing each others. Now when this prong, this is called prong, when this prong is hit against the rubber pad, once again when this prong hit against the rubber pad, it starts vibrating. Now since it is being placed on the sound box, you will find that after some time this tuning fork will also starts vibrating and a loud sound is heard. It means that the resonance takes place. It means that N becomes equal to F. When N becomes equal to F, the resonance takes place. Now, the vibrating tuning fork A produces the forced vibration in the air column. This is the air column. Now, you can take it N, you can take it F. And when N of this becomes equal to F, the resonance takes place. Now this is the air column. The vibration moves from this sound box to this sound box. So when they are communicated to the sound box of B, the air column of B starts vibrating with frequency of fork A, means N is equal to F. Because their frequency is same, as the natural frequency of B becomes equal to A. So these two sound boxes help in communicating the vibration and in increasing the amplitude of vibration. So this is one of the experiment. Now experiment number 2, forced and resonant vibration of pendulum. Resonant vibration means vibration of higher amplitude. Now in this experiment, just see this is a rubber string or elastic string and 4 pendulums are hanged. Just see that the length of A and B is equal, C is very less, and the length of D is more than A, B and C. Now just do one thing, just set the pendulum A into vibration by displacing the bob to one side. Now you will find that the vibration produced in A are communicated as a forced vibration to the other pendulum, means B, C and D. Means once again, A produced forced vibration and that vibration is communicated, since the string is elastic, so through the elastic string the vibration moves to the pendulum C, B and D. Means because of A, C, B and D will start vibrating. Now B and C and D, these three will start vibrating. What happens? The pendulum C and D remain in the state of vibration. The pendulum C and D will remain in the state of forced vibration, while the pendulum B comes in the state of resonance, because the length of A and the length of B is same. So their natural frequency is same. So therefore there is an exchange of energy between A and B. When the amplitude of B, just note on this point, when the amplitude of B increases, the amplitude of B decreases, and vice versa. Therefore, the pendulum B vibrates with the frequency of pendulum A, and it remains in the phase with pendulum A. So, the next experiment is resonance in air column. So far we have studied that the natural frequency of vibration of air column is inversely proportional to the length of the air column. So we are just going to prove it. Just see the diagram. This diagram is given. This is a stand. Again, this is a stand. On this stand, this cylindrical tube is fixed. This cylindrical tube is fixed. On the other stand, just this is the cylindrical vessel B. Means we can move it up or down, and it can be clamped at a desired position. It is fixed, but we can move it up and down. So the ends of the tube and the vessels are connected with the rubber tube. Now the tube A serve as a closed end air pipe with water surface in it. Means this surface acts as a closed end, and this is the air column. Means air is there in it. So thus an air column is formed in the tube A between the water surface and the mouth. So the frequency is inversely proportional to the length of the air column. So by moving this cylindrical vessel up and down, the length of the air column in tube A can be changed, due to which the natural frequency of air column of tube A will change. Now what we have to do, we will take one tuning fork, just strike it with the pad and then bring it near the mouth of this cylindrical tube. Now you will find that while moving up and down, at one stage a loud sound is heard at a certain level. Because the level of the water will increase or decrease by moving it up and down. So you will find that a loud sound is heard at a certain level of water. Now on further lowering the level of the water in tube A, just lower down the water, you will find that the loud sound ceases. what the length of the air column tube when becomes 3 times the previous one. Like this is the length of the air column. At this length, the louder sound is heard. Louder sound is heard. And while moving, when its length of the air column becomes 3 times of L. 3 times of L means in between no louder sound will be heard. Means the louder sound will cease to be heard. So when the length of the air column becomes 3 times of the previous, again the louder sound will be heard again. So means the resonance occurs in air column. So there is difference between forced and resonant vibration. So you can go through it. This is given the vibration of a body under an external periodic force of frequency. Different form of the natural frequency of body are called forced vibration. The vibration of a body, you can write the definition first, then the amplitude of a vibration is small, the amplitude of vibration is very large. So you can go through it. Now some example of resonance which are given. Resonant vibration of pendulum. This we have discussed in case of forced and resonant vibration of pendulum. So resonance in machine part. Resonance can occur in all kind of machine while operating in a particular condition. So resonance in a stretched string and a sound work of a musical instrument and sonometer. You can go through it. Some more examples are given. Resonance in air column and tuning fork. Resonance in a bridge. Like this is also one of the important example I will discuss with you. When a troop crosses a suspension bridge, the soldiers are asked to break their steps. The reason is that when soldiers march in steps, each soldier exert a periodic force in same phase, and therefore the bridge execute the forced vibration of frequency equal to the frequency of their steps. Now if the frequency of steps becomes equal to the natural frequency of the bridge will vibrate with a large amplitude due to resonance, and the suspension bridge may collapse. So another examples are given, you can go through it. So you must go through the exercise also, and during the Zoom classes we will discuss. So in the next video we will discuss the characteristics of sound. That's all.